Good morning everybody and welcome back to Thai Talk with Dan. It's been a few days since I posted the last video about a guy who met a freelancer on his last trip, spent a couple of sessions with her, and he's decided to stay with her for 30 days when he comes back to Thailand and pay 30,000 baht to live at her house and eat her food. Whoa. Now he sent another email in, basically informing us all about why he has decided to definitely stay with this freelancer when he comes back to Thailand. So let's get into today's story. Hi Dan, there is no doubt you are doing well. I think you are number one at telling stories. I particularly like the small video clips you add to the stories. I'm thinking of giving an explanation why I'm going to give the Thai girl 30,000 baht to live with her. Just so that you don't think I'm a complete idiot.
Are you crazy? Or just plain stupid?
Stupid as stupid does, Mrs. Blue.
I guess.
About 4 years ago, I was in Pattaya alone. I walked up and down some of the bar streets. It's crazy that there are so many bars with barmaids. They shout, "Handsome man, you look good, come over here." Okay, I think. Now just see what they say to this one. I stop where there are 8 to 10 barmaids and say I would love to, but my mum says no. What should I do? Should I F mum and go with you? What should I do? Then it will be completely quiet for a while because they don't know exactly what to say to it, because it's not so good to be indifferent to what mum says. Then it comes from one of the bright, loud girls. She shouts, "No, not F mum, F me." So I go down to Beach Street, find a girl who looks cute. Ask about the price of long time and short time. She says 2,500 and 1,500. I agree to long time. We go to the room. During the evening, I thought she was in the bathroom for a long time, but don't think about it anymore. The next day, I ask if she wants to stay a few more days. She says okay, and asks if I want to drive her to her room because she should pick up some clothes. We do. I wait down in the front. Then she comes lugging a full suitcase. I think that was all she owned. The next day, she was going to go for a few hours, and I find out she has to pick up yabba, and she has sat in the bathroom the night before and smoked yabba. That's why she was in the bathroom for so long. I gave her 1,200 baht and she spends it all on yabba. When she had smoked it, she takes off her pants and she shoots them at me like when you shoot with a rubber band, and then she was ready for nookie. It was fun at first, but I quickly find out the only thing she wants is to be in the room smoking. And I didn't like that. Also, the problem came when she had no more yabba left. Then she only had one thing in her head. That was to raise money for it. And there was only one person to pay, and that was me. But I had had enough and asked her to leave. She wouldn't until she had gotten some money. I didn't want to give her because I had given her money the day before. She started making herself shouting louder and louder. I think it was a play that she made every time she's been with a Falang for a few days, because she knows Falang is going to pay no matter what she does.
Yeah.
Well, baby, me so horny. Me so horny. Me love you long time.
So to get peace and before she would go completely crazy, I had to pay 2,000 baht. The day after, I drive down towards Beach Street, and what do I see? A scooter with a Falang and the yabba girl in the back. I just thought, good luck with her. I go on Badu to see if there is a cute girl. Find a nice girl. She agrees to come if I pay 600 baht for a taxi. I do. She comes, we go to the room. I find out she doesn't want any nookie at all. She wanted to go to the disco and dance. We drive to the disco, but she leaves her bag with her stuff. I drop her off and I say I don't bother dancing. I drive to the room at 1 o'clock at night. She knocks on the door and it's the dance mouse. After all, she must have her bag, but she also wants money for the taxi. I didn't think she should have because she hasn't been there at all. So I lay in the bed and want to sleep. Then she starts yelling and screaming like the Yabba girl. To get her to go and get peace, I had to pay 2,000 baht again. Okay, so what I want to get to is this. It's not so easy to find sweet, honest Thai girls. If you think the first one you get hold of is true love, then you quickly become something smarter. You have to try a few before there is bingo, and it costs dearly. So why I think it's a brilliant idea to give Noong 30,000 baht. Of course, not all at once, but over a period. The offer is 30,000 baht if I can stay with Noong for 30 days. All she must also provide food. Thinking about it, I'll come home like a lion in the air, as if I'm going to live off the food she gives me. I know I'm going to pay for drinks, soft drinks at Noong's house. I'm also going to pay if we go somewhere. That's okay, as long as she's sweet and honest, because I'm not a cheap Charlie either. What I think is not good is if she only has a room with a fan, no bed, and she sleeps on the floor, and also has no fridge, then I have a small problem. But it's something I can figure out, because it's more than 6 months until I travel to Thailand. Why I think it's probably going to work with Noong. That is, she doesn't spend any time on the cell phone. She is also in no hurry to get out the door. I think it seems like she liked being with me because she smiles and is happy and we have fun. Maybe I'm naive and blind. I'll find out then. What I think she's thinking is 30 days with everything paid and 10,000 baht in her pocket per week.
Show me the money.
When I go home to Denmark, I'm a cute, reasonably nice guy who wants nothing but normal nookie. And she knows she can run me flat very easily because she's a professional, no doubt about it. And in those 30 days, she should not be with anyone she does not know, nor someone who is fat and clammy. I'm going to give her 10,000 baht to start with. Shouldn't it go well after a few days, then I can just take my suitcase and go to a hotel. I also avoid the fact that they don't want to go and do plays, shout and scream and want more money to go, and everything else you can be exposed to. Now 10,000 baht is quickly spent on bad girls and a little bad luck, and should the money be lost, then it is not something that will make me become poor, and can put a tick under that I tried. As I said, there is plenty of time until I travel, so I can get her to send some pictures of her home, and if there is anything I want to know, I can just ask her. It was a little about why I thought it is a brilliant idea to stay with Noong. Thought this story was getting a bit long, so I must stop here before you get tired of listening to me. Just one thing, I also have a story about when I was in Pattaya, there was a ladyboy who stole my wallet from my belly belt bag with 70,000 baht that I had just withdrawn so I could pay the hotel bill. You can get it next time. And of course, I also write how the trip went at Noong's house. Maybe what I write sounds a little exaggerated, but it's not, it's 100% truth. And don't forget, if the otherwise unthinkable should happen, that the Thai girl suddenly meets someone with a lot of money, then she says goodbye, then you stand there with all your talents and with your hair in the mailbox and can wave goodbye to everything you have spent on the case. I always think you can sense it's just money and they don't bother with you. A sure sign is 1. It's very important to text message all the time. 2, if they are absent, have their thoughts in a completely different place. 3, if they pretend they don't hear what you're saying because they don't want to answer. Here's poorly. 4, if they don't answer and pretend they don't understand what you're saying. 5, if you have to pull every word out of them. Those aren't good signs. May you have a really good time. All the same, greetings, Kent from Denmark.
Run, Forrest, run! Run, Forrest!
Right guys, let me know what you think about what Kent's had to say in this video today down in the comments below, right? It seems... oh guys. Guys. Okay. So Kent's had a few bad experiences in Pattaya, yeah? Because he's chosen to get with freelancers on dating sites, and he's obviously not made things very, very clear. They've just stated a sum of money. He said yeah, and then he's walked into a lot of problems. Kent, you're probably best off going to the bars and finding girls there rather than trying to grab them online and getting freelancers. Yeah, you've got to assess these girls. You are going to get druggies. You are going to get alcoholics. You are going to get girls with mental illnesses. But you need to be astute enough and aware enough of who these types of girls are, and make sure that you choose wisely. But I'm not gonna comment much on this one, guys. I'm gonna leave it all down to you lot on YouTube. You can tell Ken what you think, give him your own advice, but I think he's already made his decision, even after reading all your comments on the last video that I made. He's already made his choice to go and stay with Nung, because he's had bad experiences in the past and he doesn't want to go through them again. But I think that if he just changes the way that he does things, he won't get those bad experiences again. And this could just be another big bad experience that maybe put this guy off Thailand for life. Now guys, as always, if you've got your own story to share, your own bit of advice, then get your email sent in to thaitalkwithdan@gmail.com and we can share them on the channel. Right guys, got breakfast to make, so I need to go. Alright, hope everybody has a good day, a brand new week ahead. Cheers guys, ciao for now.